Anthony.
You go.
Jinx. Well, this was kind of random. Anthony, you were saying that it's a good day to get your car worked on. I need to get a car inspection, so.
Oh.
Ooh, you don't want to get in trouble. I'm new to the whole Pennsylvania thing. Down in Florida, there's no such thing as an inspection.
I know, same thing with Iowa. So when I moved around, I was like, what do you mean I need a car inspection? It's crazy.
Yeah, so, and I don't want to say the costs of getting it all done, but I got a little lucky this go around. So there's not to make a whole thing, there's just one part, thought it was 30 to 40 bucks, but it turns out my car, it's a specialty, I don't know what, it's a whole different part, and my mechanic is like, it's gonna cost about $600 for this part.
Gosh, not good.
But he cleaned up what he needed to clean up, my check engine light went off, and we're all good.
Oh, so
good.
It didn't cost you $600 bucks.
That's a relief.
It was just the cost of labor, so we ended up being fine. We ended up being fine, but
you got lucky.
yeah, this time around, I got a young car, only less than 40,000 miles on it, but yeah, as you're going off and traveling this morning, no real issues as you just saw with traffic on the road. So looking pretty good here. Those temperatures this morning were fairly chilly. Yeah, there we go. 53 in Scranton, 53 in Williamsport. A couple of degrees shy of the record lows this morning. Mount Pocono, you were in the 40s at 49, so again, very chilly. The good thing is we do warm up. By the weekend, we'll be about seasonal with high temperatures getting into the middle 80s, so it'll feel quite nice. Here's a current view of Page Lake there in Susquehanna County, and here is interesting. You see this fog that's developing along the lake? This is very similar to when you breathe out when it's very cold. Think about this. So the air here, it's cold, dry air, but the lake is warm and moist, similar to our mouths. That's warm and moist. So the lake is pretty much breathing onto the lower atmosphere. That's why you get the steam fog, which I think is pretty nice. I got the name of this golf resort wrong in my first weather, Shawnee Inn. Want to mention it. If you're planning on going golfing today, it's going to be fantastic. High pressure settling in, and it'll continue to settle in here over the next couple of days. Continue to be here. If you're planning on visiting Joe today along his route, this is where it's going to be, starting off in Montour County, then winding up in Lycoming County, and then eventually setting down into Center County, Clinton County rather, there in Jersey, towards Jersey Shore. And so overall, a beautiful day out there today. It is quite cold, so you may need that light jacket, but hey, if you want to be bold, don't even bring the light jacket. It'll warm up here over the next couple hours to a pretty nice temperature, and the winds will be light as well, so the atmosphere is not going to stir around a little bit. Usually with this graphic, you'll see numbers if it's a wind that we're concerned about. So this means wind gusts below 20 miles an hour for the entire day, and those temperatures will be warming up into the mid and upper 70s. And notice the wind direction. See, out of the northwest, that cool, dry air continuing to filter in. 79 degrees the high in our backyard, continuing to be sunny and dry. That ideal summer day to jump in the pool. Along the Gojo route today, those temperatures warming up from the 60s in about an hour when he's in Turbottsville up to Montoursville. It'll be around 75 degrees at noontime, and then continue to work your way into the upper 70s. And then out in central Pennsylvania, I do think it'll touch near 80 degrees for today, but no heat index to worry about. It's going to be nice. So most of us sticking with the 70s for today. Again, those warmest spots there in Carbon County. If you're in Palmerton, you may reach 80 degrees. Stroudsburg, you may reach 80, but most of us in the 70s. Tomorrow we'll add about 3 to 4 degrees to the high temperature, but the humidity will still stay low. It's going to be great for just have a nice dinner outside. It's going to be nice. And then for Saturday and Sunday, continuing to be in the lower and middle 80s for us. But the humidity will increase and tick up a little bit. I want to show you the future rainfall here. So nothing really expected over the next couple of days. As we get some daytime heating, we'll get some cumulus clouds that will be billowing up, but nothing really to notice as far as rainfall at all. Tomorrow, Saturday, if it does rain, send me a message on Facebook and yell at me. I really don't think a lot of us will see a lot of rainfall. The rain, if it does happen on Saturday, it will remain off further towards the west, and then we start seeing things change a little bit. So Saturday, Sunday, both warm with high temperatures in the middle 80s, but notice these low temperatures. They won't be in the 50s anymore, they'll be in the 60s. That's that increasing moisture, and that's that increasing humidity. So we'll see a couple of scattered showers out and about. Sunday, I'll call it isolated. Monday, Tuesday, I do think there'll be a good chance that we see some rain for our backyard gardens. They'll appreciate it, but some rainfall here across the area. So jet stream lifts a little bit north. That's why I see slightly warmer air, but the hot, steamy weather is going to continue to be out towards the west. So I really don't see any huge warm-ups here in the forecast. This is Wednesday, Thursday next week. We'll continue to see that north flow that will keep us fairly mild. So no drastic extreme warm-ups, no red alert days here in the upcoming forecast due to smoke, due to heat, due to storms. I don't think here coming up. So looking at a pretty solid 7-day here for the end of July, which is hard to believe. We're almost at the end of July here coming up in our forecast here.
That is hard to believe. It's also so hard to believe that we're going to have nice weather for the telethon.
I know.
That is a very good point. We just got to
Yeah.
stay awake for it.
You better stay awake, Anthony. It's going to be a great time. All right, thanks so much.
Looking forward to it, though.
We are looking forward to it,
Yeah.
absolutely. And